In protest against Governor Soludo's shutdown of the state main market, several traders and angry residents on Wednesday trooped out to block the Onitsha head bridge. The traders were seen protesting at the bridge, which serves as a major entry and exit point into Anambra state. The traders had earlier protested on Tuesday in Onitsha main market after security operatives denied them entry into the market on the orders of Governor Soludo. The governor also threatened to shut down the Onitsha main market over continuous observance of Monday sit at home in honor of leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently serving a life sentence in a Sokoto prison. Meanwhile, the governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, has said there is no going back on the order to shut down the main market in Onitsha, a decision which has generated tension in the state. Soludo, in a press briefing on Wednesday, described the continual stay at home by traders in the market as economic sabotage and that will not be allowed to continue. He insisted that even if it meant revoking the ownership of the shops of those who failed to comply or even taking total possession of the market and demolishing it, he would do it to ensure that things are gotten right. Speaking further, he said, I want to say that Monday sit at home is deliberate economic sabotage and will not be allowed to continue.
Much of the sit at home rhetoric were from outside Anambra. We decided to engage with those living in Abuja, living in Lagos, and the diaspora, that you are killing the homeland. If you love Igbo land, if you love the southeast, or you are from the southeast, and you are talking about sit at home, there must be a mental problem somewhere. Because you are killing the place. How will the children, innocent children, grow and be part of the next century if you keep them away from schools? That's the people you say you are fighting for. That's madness. The poor peasant farmers and so on and so forth. The woman who was frying akara to feed her people, to feed her children in front of their house. Those who were enforcing it, those mad people, went and shot her dead in front of her house. How do you expect that these are the people you are fighting for? So we tried to engage. We did everything. We even had our 1U2 skills program. We told them, come out of the bushes, we'll help you earn a living. About 15,300 youths have so far benefited. We tried to make life easy for these poor people that they are harming by, having free education from primary through secondary school for these poor people who said peas and petty traders, vulcanizers, truck pushers, and so on, who have led to that nobody should charge them anything. We're struggling, free antenatal, free delivery for all pregnant women that has benefited over 80,000 women in the state, and so on and so forth. We are working for these poor people, trying to get them a life. But then some other people are elsewhere, trying to inflict mental pain on them every week. Every week that you don't have, but I will come to that in a moment. And that's a point for you to note. You've got to ask yourself, why Anambra? Why Anambra? Why Onitsha in particular? Because as I drove out here on Monday, here you are in Oka. You go to a Oka, you go to the markets, everybody's going about their business. You drive down through Onitsha, everywhere is busy. Why do they target Onitsha and the Nnewi markets? This is something for everybody to think about. Why? You go around Onitsha, and majority of the people doing this are not from Anambra. Majority of the people doing this are not from Anambra. It's food for thought. And I will say that we came in first. We didn't want to come with any force or coercion. We had meetings, multiple meetings with leaderships of various markets. I was in one of them. I visited some of the markets, the main market particularly. I visited it, asked them to open the main market. Because as you come everywhere else, I drove through Ochanja the same Monday. All the streets, street trading everywhere. So anybody talking about, oh, it's because of insecurity, it's madness. Because the same Onitsha, all the streets are filled with traders trading on the streets. But then they lock up the shops at the main market. They lock up the shops at the major markets.